and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time, and let me grab my mota so we can get on this shine. Hold up. Let's light this. Let's let the energy percolate. This morning is no different from any other. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have the thoughts in my head, and I'm grateful that I can open my mouth and they can come out directly. That's such a gratitude moment, I can't even. And that was part of this morning's marijuana motivation, is to not live a lie, right? Today I kept my hair bad, morning hair. Let's not call it bad. Let's not even label it. Just bedhead. I don't fuck around shirt on again, even though I wore it yesterday, even though it was handwritten by me and it's got holes in it. I love this shirt. I love the way it feels on me. I love the message. I love people asking the questions, what's IDFA? I don't fuck around, and if you do, get away from me. That's my answer. So anyway, you can use that, please. This is going to be a movement. People are going to want hats. It's all good. But that's what happens when you're a saint. You stop lying. And the most important person you stop lying to is yourself. See, I don't live a lie. I don't live in relationships that don't work. I don't have friends that don't work. And I don't do jobs that don't work, okay? Like your boy Saint has literally shaped his life to keep away the fantastical bullshit that comes along with lying, right? When I was a kid, before my great-grandfather died, my grandpa would say, you have to tell more lies to keep up with the first lie. And it's so true. For those that have ever asked somebody a direct question and got a bunch of hullabaloo back, knew that that person was lying instinctually, somewhere here in the gut. Let's call it your gut instincts. You feel whatever that person is saying or doing with their actions, it's not true, and it's a false narrative that they are trying to put on airs on social media, to their friends, to themselves, that their lives have changed. I've seen it multiple times. I've seen dudes at the gym. I was sitting there talking with him, and homeboy, I'll never forget my boy, but I was like, man, you kind of look fat, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the bellies out, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the bellies out. And instead of keeping his belly out and letting it hang, he went inside of his zipper, opened it up, and popped a steroid pill into his mouth right in front of me, and I was shocked. I was shocked that he was so blatant about a federally banned drug in a public place to do that, and that's what we do. As long as we pretend and got people convinced that everything's okay, then everything's okay. As long as I'm pretty, everything on the inside is pretty, is a huge belief in the women's, what do we call that? Not welfare system, but beauty industry, where they got you convinced that if you buy the right eyelashes, those fake ass lashes, that your life is going to change. There's nothing you can purchase to change your life. Let me repeat that. There's nothing you can purchase to change your life. Everything that you need is inside of you like a seed. It's so important that we grow from our own seeds. We grow from internally, because this is the stuff that's going to guide you. This is your compass, your moral compass, your idea of what's right and wrong, and that gut instinct again. This is what makes us so human, and such a blessing to have human instincts that, you know, like if we were a leopard in a tree, we would know something's up there with us. And here we are hunting out in the wild, and yet we want to pretend like we know how to hunt. It's okay to keep it real. That was bugging me so bad about doing my photo shoot out here. People talking about green pools like they're going to come scrub it. I just now, in the middle of the show, another motherfucker hater had all day and all night and maybe a couple days to think about what they're going to say, what clever thing they could say instead of just being themselves. See, what's going to happen is that the truth will always shine in the light. Whatever you do in the dark always comes out in the light. It doesn't matter how well you try to cover it up. It doesn't matter if you become one of the biggest leaders in the world. It's happened throughout history, so we can't pretend to be something that we're not. And what a waste of a life it is for us to pretend at all. My great aunt Marlene would tell you, you are the only you in the whole entire universe. You are only a piss poor imitation of somebody else. But that's what we want to do. We'll wear other people's logos and brands. We don't have our own. We don't have any moral compass, so we'll let someone else tell us what to do. And as my father would say, are you a leader or a follower? Are you ready to be the leader of your own life? Are you ready to tell the truth to yourself like Pinocchio's opposite? This whole thing about lying keeps growing and growing into this epidemic of all of us trying to live the lie, like we all got the money or our bills are paid. No, that's what Thanksgiving's for. There are moments when you ain't gonna have it. And you're going to need the help of a stranger, someone with kindness. That's what Saints Giving's all about. An app, who's near me, who's hungry, who else wants the half of this pizza? Or our jobs. How about that? Everybody wants to get high income paying jobs. Like, you can see the college degrees go towards financial advisors, or what's the other ones? High income. It's all high income. Like, I only want to get an education if it's high income. What about your purpose? What about the things that you really want to do? All those people that work 8 years to get a degree to be a doctor so they could say that they're a doctor at dinner, but they're scared of blood, is the truth in the end. It's all those things. How about those relationships? Here we go. I love you. 333, but it ain't real love. It's lust. Everybody wants to pretend like they're in love, but they don't have solid relationships. They got solid selfies. They don't have deep understanding of their soulmate or their significant other. They're on some, the more I share, the more I care. It's not the truth. And the truth shall set you free. It's the best part about it. It's like, I really am human. I really do get up and have like part of my beard flattened in the morning. I didn't brush my teeth for this show. I wanted it to be real. I didn't want to pretend about anything anymore in my life. I didn't want to look at the National Geographic when I was a kid and go, oh man, that looks pretty cool. No, I went there, dude. I actually went to the Great Wall of China, and because I went there, ain't nobody can buy that experience for me, and nobody can overwhelmingly feel what I felt when I was on top of the world in Machu Picchu. But 6 months ago, I was like, well, fuck, Saints, you're alive. And everybody's like, but yeah, that costs money. We had this conversation this morning. It's not money. And here's the aha moment for your morning marijuana motivation. RICH is an acronym for realizing I create happiness. I create my own happiness, okay? It's not on the shelf. It's not at 7-Eleven, and it's not in your Walmart bin. It's right here. That moment you decide, like, man, I'm not going to let those people bug me no more. I'm not going to hang out with those fake friends no more. I'm going to get paid what I'm worth. Then all of a sudden it's like, do you want the job or do you want to be paid what you're worth? And the aha moment of opening up my brain, and I share this dearly with you, was so that you can find your own truth. To thy own self be true. Whether it's nobler in your mind or in your real life, is how you get to go into things and get them to be worth the effort. The passion pays the paycheck. It's like, I only do these things and spend this energy and my soul and my lifespan on something that gives me reverberation back into me. And that's worth gold. You got rich people that they can't find it. They'll snort pounds of blow off of pounds of strippers of hoes and still not find it. They'll do all the rap videos to portray like, as long as I got this, I got it. It's not true. All those guys are renting it. It's a music video. All the actors are paid to pretend like they're happy. And there we go. We're going like, wow, she looks so good in her dress. She must just be static. Later on, getting beat by her husband. It's not true. But we'd love to live a lie. As long as our house looks pretty. As long as my girl's pretty. I guess my life is pretty. That's not true. You're pretty on the inside, bro. That's where the light shines. That's how you get your halo above your head. Way before CG and all this stuff, everybody paid these gold circles for the saints and the holier people to shine. When you're shining, it doesn't even have to be on a red carpet. When you're really feeling it, it doesn't have to be edited on Instagram later for a thumbnail. None of that shit matters. As long as you live your full days happy, internally, truly, without an outside source, without having to swallow it through alcohol or snort it through drugs or whatever other stupid shit that's not really going to make you happy, then you got the keys. Then you got the what is that dude's name with the fucking 5 stones? You got that Thanos fucking fist, right? And then people really will see your shine. That's on Saints brand. So you got anything out of this, go be a saint. Saints Giving, donate.com, Instagram, Saints brand. So that's what we do. Saints light up the world. And if anything else, go over to Saints Addiction and hit that subscribe button, because I'm almost to my goal so I can do this to other people all over the world. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. Let's let him leave you out with the blessing. Hold up. Bless these words. Bless the people. Bless the love that humans give to each other. Amen. I feel it this morning, and I hope you feel it too. Peace. I'll see you on the other side. Chigata.